Saw on the internet the sister. God damn, I keep forgetting her name. What's the girl who played in the Players Club?
Lisaraye.
I saw the sister, Lisaraye, on the internet expressing how it's very hard to be what she needs, considering her life is this and your life is that.
What?
This is me summarizing what the sister said. I know her. I'm not trying to diss her, but I have to talk about this. This must be said. She said, in order to get with her, let me just cut it short there, because we know what comes after that. The same thing Vivica Fox did. You remember Vivica Fox when she did that interview?
No.
Her face was all blew up. Well, if you want to be with me.
What was it? What were the stipulations?
There were stipulations that were not something that she should be asking for at her age.
Okay.
And I would say the same thing to the sister Lisaraye.
This bitch.
You cannot come elderly, vaginally. With stipulation. An elderly vagina is something that is never happy.
He ain't lying.
They have done research on this. Elderly vaginas that are still in the game cannot be satisfied regardless, because after you have had sex with more than 5 men, sex has no effect on you. I know women is tripping, but let me say that again. And that's 5 is a really good number. I'm being nice. After you have had sex with 5 or more men, your vagina and emotions are dead to reaction of positivity. One more time for the world to hear it. One more time for the world to hear it. Ladies, after 5 men have had sex with you, your vagina is dead to reactions of positivity.
I'm sorry. This guy is just...
I know it hurt, D.
That doesn't hurt. That's too funny. I don't take it personally. That's too funny.
You are looking for something that
myself.
probably doesn't exist. Once you've been with a certain amount of men,
We said dead.
you cannot be happy anymore.
Nope.
The only way you'll be happy is if you're in a car accident and you recover.
Wow.
You'll be glad for life. But if you are a woman who has been rotted through,
Do I smell a whore?
your chances of happiness is 2%, 3%. You actually think somebody owe you something. You think somebody owe you something.
No, I don't know about that. I don't.
I'm talking about
Oh, okay. Because
the
I.
average woman
Yeah.
who has been ran through actually thinks that in a relationship, you are supposed to do this. Let me tell you something. A relationship's requirements when you meet somebody. These are the requirements when you meet somebody in the beginning. Respect and honesty.
And you know this, man.
Respect and honesty are the only requirements when you first meet somebody. Everything else is built up. I'm gonna tell men like myself, and I will yell out my brother Cam Newton, even though he's in a relationship. All men who are meeting a woman for the first time in the beginning, you are supposed to have a I just met the bitch car. I can't pull up in a Benz and expect a woman to give me what I need to build a healthy relationship.
Well, that's,
if I pull up in the
that's
Benz, she's not going to have realistic expectations with us.
That's
You need to pull up in a Corsica
Right.
or an old Geo Prism. Find an old car that you drive when you
agree.
first meet a lady. It is probably the only way you can see who she is and what she about.
I agree. That I agree with. And you'll quickly find out, where they're coming from.
Somebody said that the diddler has been released. My homeboy who always give me the information, he said they finna get Diddy a bond, so I wouldn't be shocked if that's true.
Wow.
But back to what I'm saying.
I'll look that up.
Thank you, Saku Landers. What does that say in the yellow? I'm sorry, I don't
Mongo,
want
what
to
is it?
ignore my people who donate.
Mongo.
Mongo Slave. Chicks these days have 5 men in 6 months. I think that's very accurate. I think that's very accurate. Women go through stages in life.
I guess if they're looking for that men, sure, I guess you can get that.
No,
but
D, would you disagree? Women go through stages in life where they 10 guys in a month.
Damn!
I'm talking about, would you say this is foul? Women go through a stage where, I'm saying the average woman goes through a stage where they 10 guys in a month.
Well, I don't know about the actual number, but they're more sexually active at certain periods in their life, mostly when
See, it ain't fair, because D, I never want to with you and make you think I'm being mean.
quiet.
But have you ever more than 5 guys in a month?
No, come on, Corey.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
No, I mean, what are you, a porn star? Come on now, that's just ridiculous. That's crazy. Like, no. There he go. But
Big
see,
Move 621.
but like I said, I don't
10K in
ever,
chat. We need 10K likes. 5150 for Corey.
you
and
can't
D.
worry. Really, I can't take to heart
What?
a lot of.
You never had sex with more than 5 guys in a month?
Oh, absolutely not.
Stop the cap.
5 guys in 1 month.
You will never find a woman who will admit that she slept with more than 5 guys in a month. I want everybody to start this type of thing. You know how they start the shit where people be dancing out of cars and all that shit? I want you to find women who will admit they slept with 5 guys in a month. You're not gonna do it.
Nope.
They will not tell you who they are.
You can find some people that don't care and they're gonna be.
Who?
What do you mean?
Who? Find a woman to say she slept with 5 guys in a month, even though we know it happened.
Right now, there's like a plethora of women that have certain shows and everything that are looking for.
What Jess Dre say?
That are looking for like a boost. Do you know what I'm saying? That are looking like
Thanks,
for a
Jess Dre.
boost in.
Jess Dre 313.
this-
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, but people are doing that on shows and things like that just
What?
to get a rise out of, just to get some attention.
Just to get some attention with that.
I'm saying that they would probably even lie. At this point right now, there's women, there's a level, there's a particular type of person that's gonna say and do whatever they can to like, shock people and get people to like watch them. So I think right now, you can actually get that. You can get
So you
a
saying
lot
it's just
more.
shock, it's not no facts to it?
No, there's
Females
probably
over 50 got that Walmart great value monkey track.
stupid.
Oh no.
I don't take.
I got a whole bitch over
If you
50,
take any of that
pussy
serious
magnificent.
though, women, they got a problem. If
It's
a woman,
gooey with the suck and pull motion to it.
I'm finna teach you where it Chicano.
if a woman lets any of this get to them, that's sad.
It's not nothing to get to. We are saying
No, but some people
there's
are taking it.
there's a stage women hit through life. Not all women, of course.
Well,
But a
anybody
lot of women hit a stage in life where they just be rock bottom and they want to get rotted out.
does. Sure, there's a lot of people have different types.
But they never claim it.
Well, who would
They
claim
think
it?
their secrets are safe. Let me tell you something. If I can
Not every
find
single thing-
5 guys you slept with,
Again, you're going off of somebody's word. Remember last week? I think I said something last week, and he was like, "Oh, you believe that?" Well, who's to say you believe? That's ridiculous when people start talking.
But I'm gonna tell you.
I'm saying when people start talking like that, especially grown men talking about, yeah, I had that and I had that. There's a couple of known people or celebrities that do that, and that is just, who's to say that any of that is the truth? Just because that person has been out there hoeing themselves, but who does that? A grown person like just throwing stuff out there like, yeah, I hit that. So what? Who's to say? So you believe them? Last week you said something.
We're not talking about what I said. We answered if I believe it. What you're doing is you're deflecting the question. But what I'm saying is this. What I said was this. Darlene, check this out.
Yeah.
If a man in the city y'all live in can find 5 guys that slept with a woman in that city, I know 5 niggas in this city that you slept with. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, is that something that can be overcome?
And people know this by how, again? That's what I'm saying.
Boy, it's a lot of women that be 304s that hide their hand. Marshall Miller. Thanks for the $50, man.
Like when you said that you know someone slept with them, like how? Because you saw them with them?
Hey, Darlene, listen. Do you know that people can all come up with the same story where the likelihood of them not lying is all factored in? Like, I get it if a woman want to say, he's lying, I didn't sleep with him. I get that. But what I'm saying, if those 5 guys who claim it were actually in a room talking, they could prove it the same way if 5 women were in a room talking about a dude. It could be like, yeah, girl, you slept with him. Because you know the routine. Do you know a lot of people have routines with sex?
But this, right? But you're proving my point. Who does that though? That's what I'm saying.
Me and went to sleep. No woman will ever say that about me. They all gonna say he ate my pussy, f***ed me, and left. That's what they gonna say about Corey.
Well, here's the thing about you, though.
He left. I tried to get him to stay.
No, but here's the thing about you, though.
This girl offered me more pussy to stay. I was like, oh.
Here's the thing about you, though. You speak on it so much and freely and for the longest that everybody kind of knows everything. In other words, if that's the truth. But you speak on that stuff a lot, so.
I speak on what stuff?
Your sexual activity. Like I'm saying, unless most of it's not true.
Well, whatever somebody says about somebody not being
so
true
anybody
or whatever,
can kind of throw that out there.
This is all female talk, what you're doing, D. But it's not fair because you haven't been trained by. One day I'm going to train you, D.
On Keep My Home Friends here, talking Corey Holcomb. Guys, me personally, I don't agree with some of the things he said because I think you can find love when you're young, middle-aged, or old. You feel me? You just got to find your person. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is some women have these standards or high standards and they not being real about them. You know what I'm saying? When you start reaching 50, 60 and you're in that age range, it's not going to go well for you. You don't have a large playing field. It's very difficult to have a lot of options when you're that old. Because like I always say, a lot of guys dealt with trauma, child support issues, losing kids, relationship divorce. A lot of guys are bitter. They don't want to fall in love again. Once you fall in love and you've been in love for years, you're not trying to get back into that stage where you want to be hurt, you know? But the unrealistic goals a lot of women be having, especially when their body count this is one thing I agree with he said. Because a lot of women, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, some 15, 20. It's going to be very hard for you to love a man. How can you have sex with that many guys and say you're actually going to be in love with someone? I don't think it can happen. That's just me. That's my belief with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying the chances of you falling in love is very slim. And then you have these high expectations that men should do this, men should do that, when you've been with so many guys and now you're laying down ground rules and a guy's going to look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's not impossible for a woman to fall in love. It's not impossible for Lisaraye or Vivica A. Fox to fall in love. It's just these women particularly have high standards. That's the problem. They at the 60 age range, and they literally saying, I want a guy to take care of me, fly me from city to city, out of the United States. Guys are going to be like, what? You're not 21. You're not 25. You did that already with, you gave the best parts of you, the best parts of your life to someone else. You're not giving that to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem a lot of women have. They still feel like they still have that it factor when it's not necessarily the truth. You know what I'm saying? But he had some valid points, but some points I didn't agree with because I still feel like women can find someone to love them for them. I just feel the expectations need to come down a little, and they just need to be realistic sometimes. But keep it home, friends. If you agree, disagree, please let me know in the comments. Like I said, he's a comedian, so a lot of this he was trying to be funny. And the elderly vagina, oh my Lord, that's crazy. Like, that's one thing I'm going to get into real quick. I think the older a woman gets, the better she gets at sex, the more experienced she is. Younger women don't know what they're doing. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're young and you're listening to me and you get offended, I'm not saying you don't know how to have sex. But older women know how to have sex for real, for real. They know how to keep a man happy in bed. A lot of younger women are not willing to do certain things older women are willing to do because older women are actually trying to keep that man. Younger women have a lot of options. You know what I'm saying? That's just my belief. But elderly vagina, that's out of bounds. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, keep it home, friends. Please like this button. YouTube will share this video. Hit the notification bell. Please subscribe to my channel. I be doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But love you guys if you follow me. I really appreciate the people that do. But yeah, I'm out.